Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are listening to today's podcast episode entitled Secrets and Confusion. I am Nicole and Sweeney, and I thank each and every one of you for listening and tuning into the Life After Her podcast with yours truly, Nicole and Sweeney. Now, for those of you who may be listening to the first time, I want to introduce myself to you. I am one of 6 children. I have 5 nieces and 2 nephews. I love dancing. I love baking brownies. I love hanging with family and friends. And most of all, I love encouraging women. I'm an author, podcaster, and empowerment speaker. And I wrote my first fiction novel last year during the pandemic. And what actually started writing up for me was I found a letter from my mother who had written me this letter when I was 10 years old. I found this letter cleaning up one day, and the letter literally jumped out to me as if I was 10 years old all over again. And that re-sparked my interest for writing. So that is a little bit about me. Whatever purpose and plan that God has for you, my prayer is that God will create a moment for you to move forward with your purpose and truly begin to walk in it, because we certainly need your purpose, your voice, and all that you have to offer to this world. So be encouraged and get started on your purpose. All right, let's go right into today's podcast episode entitled Secrets and Confusion. Now, if you guys have been keeping up, you would have learned in the previous podcast episode that Mama Black passed away unexpectedly. This was so devastating for the Black family and such a difficult season for them. They had to learn how to lean on one another during yet another difficult time in their life. Through the midst of all of that, Journee had her own traumas and difficulties that she was actually dealing with during that time. She discovered that there was a secret between Khase and Gracie. Now, this struck Journee as very odd because Gracie and Journee were like best friends, twin sisters. So she did not know what was going on, that this secret that was shared between the two of them, Journee didn't know. So Izzy, Journee's best friend, they both talked about it and could not conclude what the secret was or even discover what Gracie may have told Khase. So Izzy and Journee left it alone. So what ended up happening was Journee had to continue on with her life. She was 3 weeks into her first year of college when Mama Black passed away, and all of these things were going on in her personal life. She had to pivot her focus on what was important and immediate during that time. It was so much going on, and yes, Journee had to shift and pivot her focus. Have you ever been in a space where you experienced loss or devastation, or you were in a difficult time, or you experienced hurt, and you still had to continue on with your day-to-day responsibilities of life and keep things pushing? I'm not the only one, right? And Journee wasn't the only one. is difficult and is not easy. Well, that's exactly how Journee felt in this episode. So that is all I am going to share with you all today. I want to leave you today's affirmation. And today's affirmation is, in the midst of chaos and confusion, God will show you what's important to focus on. There are so many things in life that take away from our focus, our attention, and the things that are very, very important and of God. So many distractions, right? However, God will show you and teach you what's the most important things that you need to focus on. Yes, there are things in life that are important, as multiple things are important. However, God will show you and teach you what you should focus on in that moment or in that season. For Journee, it was school, it was college. And so that's what she focused on. So whatever space you are in life, whatever season you are in life, just know that whatever your immediate focus is, God will take care of the rest. No worries. God is going to work it out. So again, I thank you guys for tuning in to today's Life After Hurt podcast. I thank you to my listeners and my viewers on YouTube for tuning in every Wednesday to hear about the life of Journee Black. So until then, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the week. Know that whatever things that are going on in your life that may be grabbing your attention, just focus on exactly what God has called you to focus on in that season. All right, guys, have a great rest of the evening, day, or afternoon, and remember that God is proud of you. All right, bye-bye.